very, very exciting show indeed that we have ahead for you. It is Dyson. It took 15 years and over 5,000 prototypes to get to where Dyson are today, and now they are world leaders at what they do. We have got a hot pick for you because this is sold out every single time it's been to air. Now, we only have between 3 and 5 hot picks every single day. Obviously, this hot pick, we've been highlighting it throughout the day. People have had a chance to get in and buy theirs because every single time it has come to air, it has sold out. The last time it came to air, we got 12 minutes into the show and it completely sold out. Then we got advanced orders. Even though people knew they'd have to wait a bit longer, we still, 20 minutes after that, sold out completely. So the last show sold out halfway through. So do not miss out. Now's the time to get onto the phone. You have got the introductory price, which is saving you a good chunk off the QVC price, over £20. You've got a unique package here to QVC with an extra added value with the accessories kit, which is worth £20 on its own. And you've also got the 3 easy payments there of £74.64. It's the Dyson DC24 all floors vacuum with ball technology and accessories, 828-309. And we really want to hear from you. If you've got one of these, we know so many have because this has got pages and pages of 5-star reviews online. Please get your calls coming through. It's 0800 54 44 34, and also you can send us a text as well. We'd love to have lots of energy, so get your calls coming through. Now, here we have James with us. It's lovely to see you, James. Thanks for joining us today. And of course, you play a very important role at Dyson. You're part of the design team.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a member of a design team that takes products like DC24 all the way from concept all the way through to production. So I'm involved at every step of the design process.
So what's so special about Dyson, and in particular the model we've got today?
Well, DC24 is particularly special because what we've done is we've looked at the performance of a full-size vacuum cleaner and compacted that technology down to produce a more manoeuvrable, more lightweight and more compact machine, but with no compromise to performance. So we've still got the Dyson Big Pickup in a smaller machine. Guess
what? Already it's getting a bit crazy on those phone lines. So please, please, please use QCut 0800 52 42 32. Remember, every single time it's been to air, it has sold out. You've seen it on the television. It's had massive advertising. You know that this is the latest, the greatest. Now, as well as the machine itself, you have got the party cleanup kit, which is an additional £20 worth of value. It's a unique offering from QVC. So if you do price compare elsewhere, make sure that you know exactly what you're getting. So let's have a look straight away at the power of the Dyson if we can.
Okay, well the first thing you'll notice is that it's sitting on a ball. So what this means is that instead of like conventional vacuum cleaners where we go in just straight lines, what we can do with this machine is twist and turn where we want to go. So if I turn the machine on and then move around this lamp, all I need to do is very gently twist my wrist and the machine navigates its way around household objects. So not only is the vacuuming now easier, it's also very much quicker and much less fuss. And it's also very lightweight in the hand. Would you like to have a go?
Yes, I would. I'd love to.
So it actually only weighs 1 kilogram in the hand, which is about the same of a bag of sugar.
It just glides. That's the thing. You don't feel as though there's any work involved. It's just gliding along. And look how clean that is too. The thing is, what I've noticed, quite a few people have mentioned online, they've said that they've done a little bit of a challenge in their own home just to see how powerful this was. They took their own existing vacuum cleaner around the house and then afterwards they thought, oh my gosh, I always thought I was a house-proud person, really, really clean, but the amount of dust and fluff that showed up in that canister was gobsmacking. Now, we'd love to hear from you, of course, if you want to phone through 0800 54 44 34. But right now, let's hear from the man who started it all off.
Have you noticed how vacuum cleaners have always insisted on going in straight lines? With fixed axles, you can go forwards and backwards, but it's almost impossible to turn corners. But if you pivot on a ball, you can move any way you want.
Now, it's really, really busy on those phone lines. It's 0800 52 42 32 if you want to phone our QCut. And do remember, if you are buying this as a gift, which you could well be, maybe as a wedding present, maybe as a gift for someone who is maybe moving into a new home, I would love this as a gift, then you actually have got a 30-day money-back guarantee extended from Christmas Day. So you've got until the 25th of January. After all those Christmas parties, Christmas Day pine needles, all of those, this can handle it. So do remember that you've always got that. But remember how quickly this sells out every time. So once again, just to reiterate, you have got the vacuum cleaner itself that we've seen, but you've also got a unique package from QVC that we've married that together with the accessories package, which is an extra £20 worth of value. So you can see there you've got a spot cleaner for the carpet, one of our customers online raving about that on its own, saying it's the best ever. Plus you've got the accessory tools there, including adapters, so that you can use your existing Dyson, you can use another Dyson
universal fit, yes.
with those universal fitments as well, so that they can be interchangeable. Okay, so the technology that James Dyson got laughed at for to begin with, you know, like all great things, men on the moon, people thought it was a crazy idea, it will never work. James Dyson came up against a lot of resistance to his idea, but here's the technology.
Yes, and over 5,000 prototypes later, this is the technology, and this is the latest in vacuuming technology. Now, the way this works is, unlike conventional vacuum cleaners that use a bag to collect the dust, Dyson do it differently. They've developed this root cyclone technology. And what this means is that they've developed it and patented it, so it's unique to Dyson. Now, the way it works, instead of using a bag to collect the dust, it's using centrifugal forces to separate the dust from the airflow. So, for example, the film Twister, remember the cyclone ripping through the town, taking the houses and all the trees, spinning them up to the top and spitting them out. That's exactly what's happening within this vacuum cleaner.
Wow.
So the way it works is the dirty air comes up into the bin, and at the first stage, the larger particles of dirt are separated, so the fluff and the hair. Now, not all dirt we can see. Things like allergens, such as pollen, dust mites, mould and bacteria, we must get out of the airflow to ensure we've got that good clean. So this is where the root cyclone technology comes into its own. Now, what happens is, as the air passes up through it, enters these cones here, which is the white plastic. And what happens here is the air is spun to 150,000 times the force of gravity.
Wow.
Which is 43,000 times the force that Lewis Hamilton or Jenson Button experienced when they're driving their Formula One car.
Oh my gosh.
So all the dust mites, allergens are spun out at this level, and then they're caught in the bin. So it's getting everything out. And not only that, it then passes through two filters. So you've got the pre-motor filter, which is this, which is a lifetime filter. You don't have to replace any filters.
So there's no more consumables, no bags, no filters.
Absolutely. What you get
so
today...
you've got a tap to show you wash it under the tap. That's how easy.
You wash it in cold water, let the cold water rinse through it, and then rinse it out, allow it to dry, and then just replace it back into your machine. And we recommend you do this once a month. And it's just like changing the oil in your car. It's just general maintenance.
And isn't this a special filter? Has it got HEPA technology?
Well, that's actually the post filter itself. So this is the
filter.
second filter that the air passes through, and this is a HEPA filter, you're right. And the HEPA filter basically is going to take out all those real nasty bits of bacteria in the air. So once the air's done all of this, the air coming out of this vacuum cleaner contains 150 times less mould and bacteria than the air that we're actually breathing.
Gosh, it's got to be worth it on your 30-day money-back guarantee. I don't know anywhere else where you could try a Dyson machine for 30 days. And in fact, if it's a Christmas gift idea, right the way up until the 25th of January. And if you're not happy, seriously, you can return it to us and we will give you your money back. Now, what's happening in this demonstration?
Well, this is just basically an explosion of the technology. So as you can see, you've got the cyclone there, and now you've got the motor and the post filter that's all situated in the ball. So that's how we're compacting this technology down. None of these components on this machine are redundant. Everything's there for a purpose.
It is so innovative, isn't it? Even the design, everything about Dyson seems to be thinking outside the box, and already over 150 orders have been placed. Make sure you get yours. Once again, this sold out the last time it came to air. It sold out every single time it's been to air. Last time, at the start of the show, between the start and 12 minutes into the show, it sold out. Then we managed to get advanced orders. 20 minutes after that, that sold out completely, so they finished the show half an hour early. Okay, so we've talked about the technology, we've had a look inside. What about your everyday spills that you get in the kitchen?
Right, well, this here is to demonstrate exactly how small this vacuum cleaner is, but with no loss of performance. So, for example, this machine sitting here, you can see the wand handle's compacted into the machine, and it's standing at 75 centimetres tall, which is 29 inches, so it's really mini. So if we just open this cupboard here, you can see it's ideal for storing in household cupboards. And because it's so small, it's ideal for people who own small houses,
Yeah.
apartments, flats. And if you
A
haven't
lot of
got...
new places are much smaller, aren't they, these days?
And you might not even have the space in your cupboard. And if you don't have that, it can sit at the side of the room.
Yeah.
And it's very unintrusive. It's very small.
And do you know what? Even this one, we tried this earlier, if you take the wand out of the top, you can actually fit it into that sort of under-the-counter cupboard, so you don't even have to put it into a tall cupboard like
Absolutely.
this. It's phenomenal, so easy, so simple.
So yeah, you were talking about picking up spills. It's called the DC24 All Floors for a particular reason, that it can cope with all floor types. And how we've dealt with this is we've designed in a brush bar control. So with this machine, you've got a motorised brush bar. So if I just take this around here. So if I turn the machine on and rock it back, you can see that the brush bar is spinning. But for optimised pickup on hard floor, we don't want the brush bar spinning, we just want pure suction. So by just pressing this small button at the top, which is positioned quite high up the machine so you don't have to bend down, I can then vacuum over this dirt on the floor here. And as you can see, it's got no problem with picking that up whatsoever.
That suction is incredible.
But there is always going to be these big particles of dust that we can't pick up. Like Tiddles here has had a midnight feast. Tiddles the cat, and he's just made a complete mess. And how often do you come downstairs and you've got to do a bit of vacuuming?
Well,
because
James,
you've
I've
got
got 4 cats. They,
then
high
you know about it.
maintenance or what?
But what we've done is we've included this magical wand system. So you just release the wand, flip it round, open the cap up, and on the back of the machine,
I love the design. It's just incredible.
you can clip the hose on. And what we can do now is if I turn the machine on, now the suction's coming from the wand.
Oh, can I have a little feel? Ooh.
So it's ideal for picking up
Wow, look
large
at that.
particles. And as you can see, there's no compromise with the performance whatsoever.
Even
We've
when
still
you're
got the
holding it a little
Dyson
bit
power.
away, it's like a magnet. They just come running towards that tube.
So let's just get rid of all of that very easily, very quickly.
That is just fab, so easy as well. And think about it, 30 days to try it out in your own home. And the easy payments must mention to you the fact that just because you see the easy payments today, it doesn't mean we will always have easy payments with this machine. This is a real opportunity for you to get it while you've got the saving with the introductory price, which is temporary. 200 people have already ordered it, over 200 now actually. It just keeps increasing all the time. Get this on 74.64, your first of 3 easy payments, spread it across 3 months. Even if you're brand new to us, you can actually place your order this way. And have a look at some of those comments online because they are astounding. There's one lady who says that she's actually going to buy, she's promised each of her teenage children when they leave home, she's going to buy one of these for them in their new homes.
Wow.
It is fantastic. It's just an amazing machine. Okay, so what can we see next?
Well, the wand's brilliant because you don't have to bend down and pick things up. And it also works the other way, so you can take things like cobwebs away. But you don't always have to use the wand. If you just take the wand off, you can take your onboard combi tool. Now, the reason it's called a combi tool is it's got 2 modes. It's got this crevice tool mode, but at the same time, if you push this forward, it now becomes a brush tool, which is then ideal for cleaning up things around the toaster, for example. So we can just very easily just clean up all this debris, and it's
So
away.
that's great. You know, sometimes I open up cupboards. I mean, I've got a lot better since I've got lock and lock, but when you open up your cupboards and say the rice suddenly falls out and you've got rice particles everywhere or flour or something like that, it's just brilliant to be able to clear it up that quickly, no mess.
So, yeah, so easy.
Now, Q-cut is a very important number for you to remember. It's the way to get through and get right to the front of the queue and get yours ordered. Remember, the last show that we featured sold out half an hour early. We're quarter of an hour into the show. You really don't want to be leaving it too long. It's crazy out there, really busy. Right, what next?
Right, bin emptying. Now,
Okay.
we've finished the vacuuming, and what we want to do is get, obviously, our dirt away hygienically into a bin. Now, what we've done is we've designed a very simple and hygienic method. You just press this red button on the top, and the cyclone comes away from the main body of the machine. So now I'm holding where all the dirt's collected. And then all I need to do is open my bin, and with a simple press of the same button, the bin base opens and the dirt all falls away into the bin. I don't have to come into contact with any of the dirt.
That
it's just there.
So good.
Close the bin base and it's away.
And what's quite nice, I actually like the compact design for that. I know for demonstration purposes you were holding it above the bin, but you could actually hold it down into the bin, so even then you're not going to get like this back spill of dust coming back up to you. It's amazing. Get your calls coming in. If you've ordered this before, if you've left us reviews online, we really want to hear from you. Come through. It'd be great to hear from people. So that's the emptying. That's simple. No bags.
No bags, no filters to replace.
Brilliant.
But the other thing I'd like to mention is that across Dyson vacuum cleaners, we use robust plastics to make our machines, okay? So this material here, the clear bin, is made from the same plastic that they make riot shields out of.
Wow.
So it's really tough. But we don't just rely on using tough plastics to make a reliable machine. We actually test these machines to destruction. So we're confident, we're so confident that this is going to last that we've offered a 5-year guarantee with this machine that includes parts and labour.
It just doesn't get better. I mean, it gets better and better. So I don't know how that came out. Just amazing. What I like, I'm just going to pick this up just to see, look how lightweight it is. It's so, so light. And the handle here, I like this. It's been put in a place so that you can just carry that if you're going up the stairs, instead of having to carry it by the top handle at the top of the machine, because normally going up the stairs, you might be sort of going like that. It's great that you've actually got that as well.
It actually only weighs 5.4 kilograms. So, you know, no more lugging heavy vacuum cleaners up and down the stairs. My mum's got one of these and she always struggled with carrying the machine up the stairs, but now she's got this. It's so much easier.
I'm just having fun, James. I'm just trying to set you a challenge here. Actually, can I have a little go?
Of course.
Is that all right?
So,
Right. So very, very simple. That looks like my kitchen now in the morning when I come down to it with the cats.
it's just press the button. Yeah, that's it.
There we are.
Very lightly.
And then
And then if you want to optimise the pickup, you want to turn the brush bar off on hard floors. That's right. But there's always going to be a limit to that debris. So for the larger stuff, what you want to do is you want to use the wand. So if you turn the machine off, stand it back upright,
it's the hose, isn't it?
and then that's what you want to do. So then pull the hose up,
I forgot that bit.
pull the hose up, and then attach that to the end.
Okay, like
That's what-
that.
And now if you turn the machine on, the suction's now at the end of the nozzle. So you see
Wow.
the power hasn't been compromised. It's a small vacuum cleaner but still got the big suction. And being lightweight and easy to store. It's just ideal for those small houses.
That is brilliant. So you saw my error there, obviously, that you do need the wand if you're going to use those bigger particles that are difficult to get up. But just such a fantastic machine. I love the size of it as well. I remember when my friend Mandy actually first got a Dyson, she phoned me up. She said, Catherine, get the kettle on. I'm bringing something round to show you. And she brought her Dyson round and she said, use it, see what it picks up, and I know you're going to be buying one as well. And I did. It was just fantastic. Now, shall we move on? What's our next step?
Our next step is to demonstrate that it can work on hard floors, you know, the all floors subject on this machine. So basically, I turn the machine on, and by default the brush bar, the motorised brush bar starts spinning, which is ideal for carpets because it gets right down into the pile and lifts all that mould, bacteria, allergens, etc. But as I go onto the hard floor, we have this button at the top here, so you see the brush bar is now turned off. Very straightforward. So now I can just go onto the hard floor with pure suction, which is what we need for optimising pickup on hard floors. And I can just pick up all the debris there. Very straightforward. Now,
I love the way it just glides around the corner like that as well. It's just fab.
the brush bar, the motorised brush bar is very powerful, but it's also got a soft touch to it. So for example, if I'm vacuum cleaning up around the house, and how often are there rug tassels and trainers just lying around? If I go over this trainer lace here, you can see that what it's done is the machine sensed that the brush bar's jammed, which is going to protect your belt. And all I need to do is turn the machine off, pull the laces out, and it's got a very clever little reset switch here on the side, which I can press in. So next time I turn the machine on, put it in the reclined position, the brush bar is spinning again. So that's great, and it also will protect things like delicate rugs. It's not going to...
So it protects, so it protects those finer things that might be lying around the house, but also it protects your machine so that it doesn't put undue pressure on the belt of the machine or anything. You would normally, you know, you could actually really compromise the machine and shorten its life or the life of some of the component parts. Absolutely brilliant, and easy on the stairs as well, because that's very important.
Absolutely. Again, we can just attach the combi tool to the end of the wand, extend into the brush mode. If I turn the machine on, and it's very straightforward to pick up debris from the stairs. And because it's so lightweight, I mean, I'm standing next to the stairs here, but you could very easily carry this machine in one hand and not have to worry about a heavy machine. Again, ideal for people who are, you know, not that strong and just want a machine that's going to perform without... So you can see there that those oats are still not quite off, so I can put it into the crevice tool mode, and I can get right into the nooks and crannies there and take away everything.
And think about the offer that you're getting here, though. You're getting an offer where you have got award-winning technology, you have got access to their award-winning call centre, which is actually located right next to the Dyson engineers, so that you've actually got that communication constantly. It's in this country, that call centre that's award-winning as well. You've got 5 years warranty, parts and labour. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee with QVC. You have got 3 months to pay for it with our 3 easy payments. You've got an added £20 worth of extra value with the party clean-up kit. So it's a unique offering from QVC, and it's the latest machine from Dyson. Don't miss out on your chance to own this. We have had hundreds of people on the phones already. It's been crazy busy. Make sure that you get it before it goes for its next time, because it's sold out every single time to wear, and it's really, really busy. Use QCUP right now.